like them or 11 o'clock.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between these road warriors and these guys defending their home turf. On the Black Knights side of the field, let's get a look at their head coach. First side playing some good football here in the front half of this season. And across the field, on the other sideline, that is the Antlers head coach. His guys making the long trip home from their International Series game last week, so not as much time as usual to prepare for this one. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scotch. This is Andre Schmidt to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
22 yards. First down, Columbus.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That's another quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Antlers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner. And it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, huh? They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
60 Eagle. Looking to throw. Pratt. just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw, third and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Black Knights are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Deputy! Cougar 19! Ready, right?
First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
They give to Carter, right side. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Throwing off the play fake.
Give it up.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
3rd and long for him here. And that's away from the pass rush. And as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
The Antlers now readying for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. It's a fake for deep on their own half. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third down from the gun. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He puts one through the uprights, and now he'll send it towards the other end zone. Fields this one at the 3. And this offense making its way back out now. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Now an inside give to Carter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Second down carry for Taylor. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Throw here, third down.
There it is. There it is.
For big yards on the right side.
He done. He done.
And that is a touchdown. The Antlers put 6 on their side as they reach the end zone.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Antlers take the lead on that successful kick. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The offense headed back to the field. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here.
Got it. Ready?
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Ready? 60 by 6. 60.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go. 19.
Second down pass play coming. Hits him on the out route. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a nice tendency buster right there. Works to the tune of a new set of downs. Really got some nice yardage, and it wouldn't be surprising to see that call used again in a similar spot.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-6 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Press all 80. Ready.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Hawk 70, Hawks, go!
3rd down run with Brooks. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Good for them. That's on his feet.
They're going to throw for it on 4. That's complete to Sloan. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. Well, that was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
And the Columbus first down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Takes the second down snap. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it in the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Black Knights punt team. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First down, play action. Brought in right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
That one's complete right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Pratt. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
It's a gain of 8.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And that is good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Carter up the middle.
He's Mark.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Pratt throwing here. Puts this underneath to Taylor. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Look at that
Can you put it
power,
there?
deep left side.
You got it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down. Pratt to throw it. Completed over the middle. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Now it's Pratt.
He dropped
He
it.
had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Working on first down. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing it on second down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, go!
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down. Looking quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short.
Got it.
Caught at the 6. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
On the check.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So it goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Black Knights take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Both quarterbacks who threw intercept. Shit, they want a minimum. Off the 2.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're trying for 2.
The offense will line up for a
All right, they're going to throw for it.
Got it.
And they beat the defense with the throw and get 2 following the touchdown.
We say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. But that risk pays off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
So we got to look at the miscues.
Here's a design run.
So make adjustments with the play call.
We have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Both teams had an interception goal and then take that.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Had a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field.
Until get forward, it's just how this gets done.
The ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3.
That score is very important for Columbus.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun handoff to Carter. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Carter again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life.
Slipped up by Walker.
He's got his man. This is Walker. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play good for 17 on a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
No-name players.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They go play action on first down. He rolls to his right.
Pratt, what you gonna do, Pratt?
He's going to keep it this time. They get 27 on the play. And that gives him the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A give to Carter. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They run it again with Carter. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 35.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
That's an ending.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
What a big game last week.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. This is Carter. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
They go to him again.
Go, Carter.
And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. With each carry he gets back, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Andre Schmidt lining this one up. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Schmidt connects. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points and able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the 2nd half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Black Knights and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
His defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. 1st call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw, Pratt. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. Andre Schmidt lining this one up. This one from an even 40 yards out. Schmidt connects. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Their offense running back out now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Now throw, 3rd and long. He finds Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And the Columbus first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Tracking 18. Ready, go.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's a razor-thin margin separating these teams. The difference of just a single point as we begin the 4th. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. One of the tight ends in motion left. First down, play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He'll be dropping the ball.
He was hoping to get it to Isaac Teslaw there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And they get to him again. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking Isaac Teslaw's way. So that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Enough here for Carter. He's fighting for it, but will not get there. They stole the run out, and that's a safety.
Okay, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. Fields this one at the 3. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. It is caught left side. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go.
Here's a throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Tell the defense just get their offense another 2. Another 2.
Looking now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on it. On now comes their punter. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. That outruns their offense. And they come back out to the field with something to prove, Brock. You've told me before that it is embarrassing to give up a safety.
Yeah, it's a little hard, Kate, to run off the field and look at your defensive mates as you've given up 2 points on offense. So, yeah, the last thing they want to do is do that again and instead turn this momentum.
He continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
What a push. What a left.
Rolling into enemy territory. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll go play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
He didn't get enough into it. Oh, it just comes down shy of the crossbar. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
Their offense ready to take the field now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Again, it's Brooks. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Campbell holds it in. Has some daylight through the 40. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing.
They're going play action.
Into
double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. And the Black Knights are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They'll run here on first down. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives him a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
They send the tight end in motion. Takes the handoff. Now to throw.
Wow. Open.
Downfield, and Tislam has it.
Oh my goodness, and that might do it.
The Black Knights parlay the interception into points.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Black Knights make it a 10-point ball game.
23, Antlers 13.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Complete out to the right. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond it. Looks like the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Pratt throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Desperation time here.
There you go.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Held in left side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Lasers this one deep down the middle.
No.
No, they get him yet again. And the Black Knights will take over as as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
They'll start this drive with Brooks. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw here, 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. This offense getting all set for this series. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 22-yard line.
Pratt to throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Still has some space inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Pratt to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Back to throw. Here's Pratt.
Put it in the spot. Too far.
It would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Pratt looking to throw. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he is in. Touchdown. The Antlers making a 4-point game here in the 4th.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end showing. He can stretch that field. Route check. Scared to catch. Quickly become a runner check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Safety. And still got it.
This would put it back within a field goal.
It's no
good, so they get it back within 1 score at least, but can't make it a field goal game. That deficit still 4 points.
nipping me. And now I got one inside.
So just inside the 2-minute warning, they have to get the onside kick back. And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, you'll buckle it up.
We need 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, go.
They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means first down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. They're drawing up for him.
What a game back.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports.